All right, so this is the file that you sent me, the state of it. So the first way we're going to do this, let me catch up to where I was. Okay, so we want to overlay this as a texture. So we want to just create a new layer, a solid layer texture, make it a single color. This above the main river, but below that one still. We want to generate noise to make basically water. Right? It's a noise, fractal noise. This is a nice noise. So obviously you know how to do layers. We want to change the layer down here, see how it's not visible, toggle switches, easy access. Then we can just do button. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot the other one. You have to track matte the shape of the river, so it only shows interior to what we made before. So obviously it's not animated, nothing's going on. What we can do is obviously add a time translation to this noise, right? Before that, we can also have animation for the actual noise itself. So Turbulent, it's pretty cool because it does this lovely little thing. And every time you spin it, the translation evolution, that's the amount of revolutions happened. So let's reset this back to normal, Turbulent, evolution, and the final evolution, we just set it to 1. That's 1 full revolution. Pretty good, but that water isn't moving. So we want to have translation, which is in transform, and then we can translate the offset. So we can just translate it to start at 0, 0, enable, and have it, let's just do the middle for now. Oh, I'm still at the start, sorry. So there, set it to 500. There we go. So now we have turbulent water, but it's not really following a path, is it? So we need to make another effect. We need to displace it to make it look like it's going down. So imagine this like a Play-Doh. We want to squish this area and push up this area and this area, which is really easy to do, thankfully. So we want to add another effect. Distort power pin. Oops, sorry, not that. It is distort. Which one was it? I think it was displacement. No, mesh warp, sorry, mesh warp. There we go. We want to reduce this to be symmetrical as much as possible. So that's easy. Yeah. So each one of these is where it will pin down. So we can click this. Notice how it squishes it down. So if we play this, it squishes it down. And if we play this, push it up. Oops, I think I've done this wrong. It's like this, and then like that, and then like this. This isn't exactly how I did it last time, but you can see it's bending a bit more. We can add more columns, like that. Just keep it to 1 row for now. So with that though, just keep it to 1. those for now. Increase it by 1, so 9. Just so it's smooth. Why is it not letting me do that? I like. Can I at least do it from here? What the fuck? Guess I can. You can see what it's doing here as well when you select the effect. That sort of looks cool. What else did we do after? Okay, we embedded an image. Let's get any image. Just one. No, let's just work for this. Just for now. So we want to go back to the composition. And we just want to blend it. Obviously track matte the main river. Because it's a very simple composition, when we track matte it doesn't really matter which order it is. But then we can just play around with differences, screen, color dodge. No. If we track matte it to, say, this effect, obviously now it's that whole thing. If we track matte it to, I do it, in river, you can see now, sort of like that. That messes up. Oh, because I'm outside the fucking animation. Whoopsie daisy. Let's go back to this. There's a water texture. There's water. As it was. So obviously, we can either track matte it to the whole shape or the main river. See, we can texturize it, or we can track matte it to what's below that. To the nope, that one. It's this. And then obviously we can just do that. Something. Oh. You can also just try to what have I done? But obviously that's like a cool river, but then there's a main river. Why is this? What have I done here? Oh, I can see it. Okay. So you can just see it when you play around with the ones. Look at that. It's nice. Divide. But you get a general gist. How did that? Oh, also workflow. If you select everything you're working with, say this, right, and you pre-compose it, I don't know if you've done this already, but river, he groups it all together. All right, this is pretty cool. we can go back and control this as a whole sort of shebang. So say if we want to just open this again, get rid of this dark gray solid, like that. So now we only have the river to work with, but then if we go back here, that's the parent one that contains the river. We can add, say, a perspective. All right, so we can make a little 2D perspective. And it still makes it as one. And the cool part about this is that we can treat this as a whole separate thing to make effects with. So obviously we lower that. Oh, sorry. We lower that. You can see all the stuff's coming through. Cool thing though as well, we can add shadows to layers just for easy blending and shit. Layer, drop shadow. Look at that. And then just simply just a drop shadow. It's like, okay, look, it's like indented and stuff. What does this do? I have no idea. What do we want this to be like above the shadow? Oh, what happens if we make this a... Let's delete that. Just this. Oh, let's go back. Layer style. The shadow. Interesting. The shadow. Sort of makes it look like a river a bit more. I didn't notice before. That just gives it more of a solid one. What the fuck am I doing? This is what I mean when you just fuck around with it. You discover a lot. I did not follow a guide. I just looked up how do you group together layers, and it gave me this composition. So I'll upload it after this, but yeah, I love you.